Matteo, good to have you.
Great to be here.
Dude, second year
It's
back.
very sad to not be here soon with the trip coming to an end.
I know.
Yeah.
Coming to an end, man. And you've had some pretty big changes in your life, man. I mean, when I met I guess not your girlfriend anymore,
That's right.
your wife,
Yes.
you're expecting your first little one.
That's right. 6
Man,
weeks, approximately.
6 weeks until you have it, man. So
Anywhere from like 3 to 8 or something like that.
So
Yeah.
hopefully you don't get a text.
Yeah, anything's
gotta
possible.
travel.
Anything's possible.
You got to travel across the country, man. But Matteo, I guess give a background for people that don't know you. Who are you? Where are you located? What's your business? What do you do?
Yeah, so my name is Matteo Cancian. I am from Toronto, Ontario, and I am a member of HSBC. I have two brands in the home service space. I have Dazzle window cleaning that does window and gutter cleaning, residential, commercial, and then I have a Christmas lights brand, Toronto Christmas Lights, that I recently started that has really taken off, and that is entirely due to my affiliation with HSBC. Like when it really took off, I had to set aside the time to just write out a message for Dave and be like, man, this is life changing. If you guys did not do this, like I'd be in a different position right now. So just very grateful to be here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We're not paying you to say that.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
I know, like, again, you're going to have to correct me. I remember our first conversation, man. You were doing real estate, this business, you do a lot of subcontractor work, like subs as the people doing the work. Yeah. I want you to talk to this point, man, of this imposter syndrome you brought up.
Yeah. It's, I think it's something that is very easy to fall victim to. You want to just kind of go riff on it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's something that's very easy to fall victim to. It's when you start a business where you haven't put a lot of time into doing providing the service that your business provides, and yet here you are kind of having to have tone at the top and occasionally having to have uncomfortable conversations about the work getting done and things like that, and just being the director of your operation. There's a bit of an imposter syndrome both internally between you and your technicians that you manage or oversee or work alongside your team. And then there's also kind of an external imposter syndrome that you might deal with, because it's like, and this probably extends into any business, right? Especially in the growth stage. But it's like, do we really do what we do? You know, we're scratching, a big number. As of now, it's getting bigger in terms of revenue, and we, have our 250 Google reviews, and I have a lot of great people that I work with, that I'm very blessed to work with, that are on the team. And yet, even still, from time to time, you can have this feeling of, is it like real in a sense? Like, is this a real airtight operation? Is this like a real business? But I guess it's important to remember that, and this is what just being an entrepreneur taught me, and I feel like it's such a valuable lesson when you are trying to be an entrepreneur and start a business and grow a business, is that on the outside, it's so easy to look at a business and think it's a totally airtight operation. Everything just looks professional. You think there's some geniuses behind it that make it happen, and there's a lot that like on the surface, it just seems all legit, but really behind the scenes, nothing is airtight, from the smallest, simplest business to like the biggest practices out there. So working alongside guys at HSBC and just being in the room with other entrepreneurs here at the summit is a good reminder of that. That no matter what numbers you're swinging and how big you are, like we're all people organizing and systemizing at the end of the day, and we're naturally far from perfect.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's such a good point, Matteo, because a lot of people that I speak to are on the other side of your equation. They're the ones in the field doing the work. They're the ones that say to me, nobody can do what I do, Landon. And
so not true.
It's so not true, because the reality is that in a month, I get told that 50 times, and something has to be true. Either you're all true, or you can actually find somebody that is better than you. And chances are you're always going to find somebody. So it's interesting to hear that from their perspective, they feel like an imposter if they're not doing the work because they feel like a hypocrite. Yeah. And then from your perspective, it's very interesting to hear that, is this a legit business? Because I've never done the service for months at a time. And it's super interesting to see that dichotomy, man. But to kind of segue into growth, you came I don't know I forget what you came to us, man, but you hit like record numbers this year.
Yeah. So we started with HSBC. I think we started early on in the year. I think it was early on in
a couple of
calendar year.
Previous.
Yeah, leading up to it, it was kind of a, and that's me just being a loaf. It was a longer thing than it should have been. I was like, maybe not. But we started when we were at 155 annual revenue, and now we're just scratching $500,000.
Yeah.
Which is awesome, and I'm still able to kind of do some other career business related stuff outside of this.
Real estate.
Yeah, I got some other stuff
You're
going
in Toronto. Look your guy up.
That's me. Yeah, hit me up. So just juggling a couple balls in the air, but we're growing, and this is the first year now where it's like I'm kind of I'm not setting a dollar figure goal. I'm setting a kind of a casting a wide net with it, if you will, because there's a lot of variables at play this time around. It's not as linear and direct, like the things that I have to do to get to that number. There's a bit more experimentation, plus personal life, with the kid coming.
With the baby, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, no, we've effectively. I'd love to say I did the numbers. I'd love to say we tripled since we came to HSBC, but we 2.9'd.
Oh, dude, almost there. Freaking close.
So close.
So close, Matteo.
Yeah, but I'll take it.
Yeah, dude, 2.9. We'll get you to 3 next year.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. I'm honestly, I don't know. This is the first time I've ever felt this sentiment, but it was in the HSBC Summit room where I was like, I'm looking around, I'm thinking about like the big roadblocks here and the next steps, and I'm like, why can't this be like $1 million company in like 2 years? Yeah. It was the first time I ever had that thought or conviction or whatever, and it was right here. So that was pretty cool, and it was because of like the conversations we were having and identifying what the next steps are to get there. Yeah. Really quickly, I don't know if this is valuable, but talking about like subcontractors and or even just getting to the point where employees can do stuff and like delegating production. It's like you should just operate like gun to your head. Like you cannot do the job yourself. And you know what? Your business is going to survive. Things are going to get done. As long as you have good lead flow, not every job is going to be perfect, even with you on it, right? We're all going to sleep tonight, and the world's going to keep going around, right? It's like, just do it. Just force yourself to do it. No, it's not going to be perfect. And this is me saying this to myself, because I've been that chuck in a truck, the equivalent, but in the office, where I'm like, oh, I can't delegate the office and this and that. And now it's been 2 years of now I'm waking up and realizing I'm such a freaking idiot for not doing this earlier. To be able to hit the numbers that we hit, where it's just me sending every invoice, picking up every single. I got the open phone stats, phone year in review. It's like Spotify Wrapped. It's 15,000 phone calls, and that's just on the open phone. Most of it is my personal phone. It's like, man, if I can, as much as we talk about oh, buddy doesn't want to give away production. It's here I am, the exact same, but with the office thing, and it's now, finally, I've been a broken record this whole weekend. It's I'm just gun to my head, we're gonna figure this out, even if it's not perfect from the get-go. Yeah. It is a step in the right direction, and it's gonna work out long term, and it's gonna be glorious. It's gonna be great.
And I guess two last questions, Matteo, to wrap here, man, because I think your story, man, is the epitome of delegation and getting over that kind of limiting belief of the imposter syndrome, right? And you've had that breakthrough now too. If somebody is coming to the program, it's expensive. We're not cheap. And I know that that's where you wanted to think about it. You wanted to hum and haw about it. It was, Landon, I don't know, man, dude, really? For what am I getting for this, right? Yeah. What would you tell somebody that is dude, this is expensive?
It might be, and certainly will be in the moment, but I guess there's two kind of angles you can take. And the first would be, and you're going to hear this from Dave, you're going to hear this from Landon, you're going to hear this from everybody at the top here. It's your time is obviously the most valuable thing. And, maybe it takes 100 times to hear that before it really clicks, and so be it. But the other thing is too, it's like, you know, if you're running something that is fairly successful as it is right now, and you want to get to the next level, the honest reality is that that amount of money, probably realistically in 99% of circumstances, even if it doesn't work out, which is not going to be the case, but just like very worst, like theoretical case, you're not going to lose sleep over it in 12 months.
So true.
You're just not. Like you're just not going to look back and be like, oh, my life would be sunshine and rainbows had this never happened. So it's like, just again, for every part of delegating, I think every entrepreneur just has to like really like pull the trigger, just like boot yourself out the door, just like get there, just do it, like just make it happen, because you don't know what's on the other side. But it probably is a lot better. So.
Yeah. Well, great. That's sage advice.
Yeah.
Sage advice, Matteo. Last question. If you could describe HSBC in one word, what would it be?
It's growth. Growth. That's what we're all here for, right? It's like growth, like this, and this is your ticket, right?
Yeah.
And it's gonna be, growth. It's gonna mean whatever the value is. It's probably gonna be different for whoever's watching this than what it was for me, what it was for somebody else. But there's so much in it that it's there for everybody.
Yeah, and to watch you grow revenue, like I say this all the time, if you have a business in the home service space and you show up and do the work, 100% you're going to grow. It's just what it looks like. Our dad indicates, worst case 60K, to your point, and you get your playbooks built out. But to see the growth that you've had as an individual, to see you get married, have a kid, grow the business, continue to wake up, even if it's, 5 hours ago of, damn, this office, I'm over it. I'm done. To see that kind of growth, man, in you, it makes a heck of a lot of sense. And I know that this conversation is going to help more people than you know, Matteo.
Thank you. No, I hope so. This has been awesome.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you guys, man.
Yeah, man.